Why learning prompt engineering is a career trap. You're listening to the Emotional Intelligence Developer Podcast. You're probably being told to learn AI, learn prompting, learn automation, learn how to use ChatGPT, learn how to get better results from AI. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there's a problem when you start believing that learning the latest AI tool is what makes your career secure. Because it doesn't. And that's why learning prompt engineering could become a career trap. Not because prompt engineering is useless. It isn't. It can be valuable. The trap is believing that a technical skill connected to a rapidly changing technology will automatically make you irreplaceable. It won't. Think about what's happening. A new AI tool appears. People rush to learn it. Courses appear. Certifications appear. People start calling themselves experts. Then the technology improves. The interface gets easier. The AI becomes better at doing the thing people were previously being paid to know how to do. And suddenly, the advantage you thought you had isn't such a big advantage anymore. That's the problem with building your entire career around a tool. Tools change. So what happens when almost everyone has access to the same powerful AI? What separates you from everyone else? That's where the conversation gets interesting. Because your biggest career advantage might not be your ability to write the perfect prompt. It might be your ability to deal with people. Think about the workplace. AI can help you produce information. It can analyze data. It can write code. It can draft emails. It can create presentations. It can help solve technical problems. But imagine putting 10 highly skilled people into a room who completely disagree with each other. Someone feels ignored. Someone thinks someone else is incompetent. One person is defensive. Another is angry. The manager is avoiding the difficult conversation. Nobody trusts each other. The project is falling apart. And then someone says, "Let's use AI." AI isn't going to fix the fact that nobody wants to listen to anybody. That's a human problem. And human problems are not disappearing because AI is getting smarter. In some ways, they're becoming more important. Because the faster technology becomes, the faster organizations can move. And when organizations move faster, people have to adapt faster. That creates pressure, fear, competition, uncertainty, miscommunication, resentment, burnout, conflict. And this is where emotional intelligence becomes a serious career skill. Not a motivational concept. Not something you put on a corporate poster. A real skill. The ability to understand what's happening inside you before you react. The ability to recognize what someone else might be experiencing. The ability to have a difficult conversation without turning it into a personal war. The ability to stay composed when everyone else is losing their heads. The ability to communicate something complicated without making people feel stupid. The ability to receive criticism without immediately becoming defensive. The ability to disagree without destroying the relationship. The ability to recognize when your ego is making a decision for you. Those skills don't become obsolete because AI improves. They become more important. So here's the career question I want you to start asking. If AI makes technical ability increasingly accessible, what makes me difficult to replace? Maybe it isn't knowing one more AI tool. Maybe it's becoming the person people trust when something goes wrong. The person who can walk into conflict and calm it down. The person who can manage pressure without spreading panic. The person who can understand different personalities and get them working toward the same objective. The person who can communicate with executives, technical teams, customers, and colleagues without constantly creating friction. That person is valuable. And here's the framework I want you to remember. First, regulate yourself. Before you manage people, learn to manage your own reactions. If criticism destroys your confidence, if disagreement makes you angry, if pressure makes you impulsive, your technical skills won't save you from your own behavior. Second, understand people. Don't just listen to respond. Listen to understand. What is this person actually saying? What are they afraid of? What do they need? What aren't they saying? You don't have to agree with someone to understand them. Third, communicate clearly. Stop assuming people know what you mean. Say what needs to be said. Ask questions. Clarify expectations. Don't hide difficult information because you're afraid of someone's reaction. Fourth, Learn conflict. Conflict isn't automatically failure. Avoiding conflict can be worse. High emotional intelligence doesn't mean keeping everybody happy. Sometimes it means having the conversation everybody else is avoiding. And fifth, build trust. Do what you say you're going to do. Admit when you're wrong. Give credit. Take responsibility. Don't humiliate people when you have power over them. Trust is one of the few things you can't automate simply by installing another piece of software. So no, I'm not telling you to stop learning AI. Learn it. Use it. Understand it. Experiment with it. But don't make the mistake of thinking that becoming better at using AI is the same thing as becoming more valuable. Because millions of people can learn the same tool. Millions of people can take the same course. Millions of people can use the same AI assistant. Your advantage is what happens after the technology enters the room. Can you think? Can you adapt? Can you communicate? Can you lead? Can you handle rejection? Can you manage yourself? Can you resolve conflict? Can you make people trust you? Can you keep your judgment when everyone else is panicking? That's the part of your career that technology doesn't make irrelevant. It makes it more important. So here's the uncomfortable truth. Don't try to become irreplaceable by becoming better at the same technology everyone else is learning. Become the person who can use technology and understand people. Because the future workplace isn't going to be human versus AI. It's going to be people who know how to use AI versus people who don't. And among the people who know how to use it, another competition will emerge. Who can actually work with other humans? Who can lead? Who can handle pressure? Who can resolve conflict? Who can build trust? Who can think clearly when the technology gives everyone 10 possible answers? That is where emotional intelligence becomes your competitive advantage. So learn the prompts. Learn the tools. Learn the technology. But don't stop there. Because the prompt might get you the answer. Your emotional intelligence determines what you do with it. And that may be the career advantage you didn't realize you were building.